Hey there, my anxiety warriors. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was crazy busy. Hold on. Hi. Yes, ma'am.
There you go. And is there anything else in there for you? Any ketchup?
Ketchup, please.
Ketchup, of course. Hold on, that's been 773.
Thank you.
Let me grab your change.
Nope, I don't need the change.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank
Would
you.
you like yours too?
No,
Thank you.
Thanks. You too. Sorry, guys. Food came right at the time. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's already 1 o'clock here. Anyways, went and got my nails done. This weekend was like ridiculously busy for me. My daughter graduated yesterday. She walked across the stage. It was a crazy day. So Saturday, I'm trying to remember the last time I posted was. I don't remember the last time I've talked to you guys. And by you guys, I mean my 2 subscribers, who I love. Thank you. Anyway, so Friday, I don't even remember. So much has happened between Friday and now. So then Saturday, Friday I went and got my youngest, who just got back from her New York, DC trip with her school. So, hung out with her, heard all about her trip, saw the pictures, all that fun stuff. So then Saturday, my husband and I got up and we worked on the outside pool area like all day long. Like totally just worked our fingers to the bone and we worked on our garden and we got the pool ready and we got rid of a whole bunch of stuff back there. And anyways, we worked pretty hard on Saturday. And then yesterday, sorry guys, I have an itch on my leg. Yesterday we had the graduation, so that was kind of an all-day thing because she had to be there 2 hours early. Luckily, a friend of hers who also was graduating came and picked her up and took her there. So then the ceremony started at 2, but of course they said, parking was going to be crazy, so get there early. So anyways, it was about 2 hours long, and then we took pictures, and then she wanted to go to Fuddruckers, which I don't know if Fuddruckers is all over the United States or not, but anyways, if you don't have one, it's just it's like a burger joint, but they have really good burgers, and they have like loaded cheese fries. They're like the steak cut fries. Anyways, so good. And her best friend was there, and a guy that she's currently seeing / just kind of talking to. If you've seen my other videos, she just got out of a very abusive, crazy relationship. We're so thankful for. Which, by the way, if you've seen my other videos and you know about him and what I've said about him, he actually was in jail twice last week. So glad she's not with him anymore. He got picked up for public intoxication, and then he got picked up for possession. So thank you, Lord. Or whatever you guys believe in, something was there, it helped, and he is out of the picture. So she's talking to this guy right now who's super sweet. He works at a discount tire. Very, very polite. Shakes my hand, shakes my husband's hand when he met us. He's actually coming over, him and my daughter's best friend, her boyfriend. Both of the guys are coming over to help my husband with the deck for our pool this weekend. So anyways, they were there, and so we took them all out to eat, and unfortunately, her birth mom was there. Quick backstory, once again, if this is like the first time you're watching one of my videos, you definitely should go back and probably watch from the beginning if you want to know like details. But my oldest is 16, she'll be 17 in August. My youngest is 14. I call them mine, although I am only their stepmother. But the oldest has lived with my husband and I for the last almost 4 years, I think. And the reason is because her and her birth mother do not get along. Like, hate each other, basically. And she doesn't really talk to her mom, and her mom doesn't really talk to her. Like, her mom doesn't even put forth the effort to text her. But now all of a sudden that she's graduated, and she graduated early, she did it in 2 years and 1 semester, and she graduated in her top 10% of her class. Now her birth mother all of a sudden wants in on all the action and wants to brag about it on social media and talk about how her daughter is so smart and da-da-da. Anyways, she was there yesterday, of course, because she is the mom, although I recorded a couple of videos last week and I don't remember if I posted one at all, but I was making a video about her not wanting her mom to come to her graduation, and she asked me this last week, and of course I said, I can't tell her she can't come to her graduation. Like, I just can't. She said, well then fine, but I don't want her to come out to eat with us. And then I felt like crap because I had already invited her mom out to eat with us. I had told her where we were going. So I think I tried to post a video like twice last week of that, and I just ended up not posting it because I just didn't. Some of them just don't make the cut. But anyways, her mother all of a sudden now, just from yesterday, has jumped in and wants to know everything that's going on for her schooling and her college and where she's gonna go, and she wants to fill out her financial aid, and it just my phone was blowing up yesterday with her text messages, and I just looked at my husband and I said, look, 9 times out of 10 before in the past, I will always talk to her for him. He does not like his ex-wife whatsoever. They are cordial. They can be in the same room together. It's not that kind of like, I want to kill you hatred. It's that, why did I marry her? And luckily we just got great kids out of it type of marriage. But anyways, okay, so I'm sorry. So normally I take care of text, phone calls when I'm going to pick up our youngest, that kind of thing. Like, I handle all that stuff because my husband just can't with her. So, hold on, I'm going to put my sunshade up because it is hot as heck here in Texas. So, last night though, when she kept texting me about the financial aid and what school and what's the name of the school, and what's the address, and can you send me this and can you send me that? And I just looked at my husband and I said, look, you have to handle her now. I can handle the small things, but when it comes to college and where she's going to go and who's doing financial aid and who's filling out, and who's filling out that kind of stuff, I just told him, I said, that you have to step in. I love you, and 9 times out of 10, I will take care of her, but as in take care of talking to your ex-wife for you. But when it comes to this school stuff, I can't do it. I can't do it because we filed taxes jointly, and I just don't have any information about it and any say so in it, really. So luckily, he's like, fine, I'll take over, don't respond to her. But she's upset our entire family because she's kind of a bully. Sorry guys, I'm cracking my windows, but it is supposed to rain, so I'm trying to get them where they're still under my rain guard. Like you guys care. Anyways, back to my story. So, long story short, this weekend was just kind of crazy between working on the house and then her graduating and then having to deal with her crazy mother. I'm drained today, and yet I still have schoolwork. I have a paper that's due by this evening, and my husband's job thing, I don't know what's going to go on with that. I've talked about this in previous videos, but it looks like he may be doing work in Florida, which may require him to travel like 2 weeks out of a month. So I don't know what's going on. So that's kind of it. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. I was too busy to really have any anxiety. Although I know last night, Lord help me, I needed a drink or a Xanax or something because I didn't do either. But dealing with his ex is just, she's controlling. The problem is she doesn't know her daughter anymore. And like she just lets, she doesn't know her daughter, but she still wants to be in charge of like her life now that she's graduated. Now, besides yesterday, she never contacted her. She would never just text my daughter and just, hey, how are you doing? How's school going? She would never try to really see her, never really invited her anywhere. She took our youngest to a Pink concert and didn't invite her, but then told her, well, I'll give you $50 a week. or $50 a month until it's the same price as the ticket, or some ridiculousness like that. And then she never followed through with it. And it's like, well, don't make her promises that you can't keep. She told her if she waited to get a car until she was 18, that she would give her $2 to $3 grand to put down. This woman just got a job and she only makes $10 an hour. And that's fine for her, but don't promise your child that you're going to give her this money when it's not going to happen. It hasn't ever happened before. She's made so many promises to our oldest, and she has let her down so many times. And so I now have to tell my daughter, look, don't believe what your mom says. If she comes through and she does it, then great. But I told her, I said, I don't want you to get your hopes up. I don't want you to get your hopes up that she's going to have that kind of money. We all know what kind of job she has, and that's fine for her, and it can support her and our youngest with child support. She gets child support, by the way. But I'm like, take it with a grain of salt. You have to, because right now our 16-year-old, unfortunately, she sees everything black and white. There is no gray for her. If you tell her you're doing this on this day at this time, she wants to know why we're not there on this day on this time. Like, there's no wiggle room with her. Now, when it comes to her doing things and we say something, well, then of course she's like, well, I did this instead. So we have to have the gray area, but she can't. So that's why I don't like it when her mom tells her these things and I know that she's not going to follow through with it. And it just hurts. It hurts my daughter in the end. And I do call her my daughter. She's more like me. She looks more like me. Whatever. I'm done ranting. I'm going to go in. I'm going to eat. I got to start on some schoolwork. But I just wanted to kind of give y'all a check-in. See how everybody's doing. I hope that you're doing good. I hope that you had a good and relaxing weekend. If you are currently struggling with anxiety and depression, please remember that you're not alone. Reach out to family, friends. There's hotlines, there's support groups. I'm part of a support group on Facebook. You can email me, anxietyqueen0320@gmail.com. You can add me on Instagram as anxietyqueen0320. You can direct message me on there if you need to talk. I am always here. I will always respond. But just know that you're not alone in this. We are, there's a big group of us out there. Some people just don't talk about it. And, you know, I'm a big person of trying to end that stigma of we shouldn't talk about mental health and we shouldn't talk about depression and anxiety and suicide and people who are bipolar or manic depressive. I mean, we absolutely should 100% talk about it. 110% should talk about these things. They're real. They happen. They happen to real and normal people like you and me, and they need to be talked about. And you should not feel embarrassed whatsoever. So anyways, I'm going to hop off. I love you guys. If you haven't before, please hit the subscribe button down below and join my other 2 followers. I love you guys, and I hope you all have a good week.